Hi, good evening.
Hello, good evening to you, Anton. I'm Rowan Foss from Rovos Rail. We birthed in Pretoria at our head office, and we run luxury trains all over Africa.
Anyone who hasn't taken a Rovos Rail, can you tell us a bit about the experience?
Well, the most important issue, I suppose, on the train is that it's a very different experience. If you've been in an aeroplane before or you've been on a ship, being on a train is again just another extension of transport. And on our train specifically, I think it's a moving hotel. It blows most people away who have never been with us before. We have a wonderful ambiance. It's very slow. I've worked very hard as a result of client comments over the years to produce what they feel that they should get. And I think we're very close to perfection from that point of view now. The journeys we offer, of course, have been as a result of the topography of the country. So from Pretoria, which is the head office, it's dead centre. We go, east to Durban and west to Namibia, south to Cape Town, north to Victoria Falls. And once a year we do Cape Town to Dar es Salaam. And that's become very popular now, so we've in fact increased the amount of departures. Cape Town to Dar es Salaam, that's 14 days. And our golf trips are 9 days, and we have all sorts of other things. But golf has become very popular too. So I'm pleased to say that our longer journeys, and if there's been a tendency at all, have begun to accelerate and be a lot more successful than they used to be. So all in all, I think we offer an experience that people will be hard-pressed to find anywhere else. And it's a bit of a time warp. We ask people to switch off the cell phones, and we have no radio, no television, no telephones. We ask them just to enjoy the good conversation, or create good conversation, or recover the art of a scintillating conversation. And of course, do some serious socializing, which is what everybody should be doing when they want to relax.
Okay, thanks. I mean, in these times of the world getting faster and faster, almost too fast, it's quite refreshing to take a step out of it and slow down and travel by train. Don't you think that's probably the most romantic way to travel around the world?
Oh, indeed. I think that's probably where we've struck it right. We travel at a maximum 60 kilometers an hour, most of the time 40. We stop at night most times when we can, enabling people to get a good night's sleep. But at the same time, the slowness of the pace is such that, and it's a very important issue, is when you're looking out the window of a car or train and the world is wishing by, you don't actually concentrate on anything. Your mind goes numb because there's too much. But at slow speed, you're able to absorb what you've seen and then have that jolt to memory somewhere and then speak about it to your partner or make a comment. And of course, that also sinks into one's memory. So at the end of the day, I think what we have achieved with the slowness of the train, that speed thing is, I don't think many people understand it, but it's been a very important issue. And at the same time, having created this ambience of relaxation, people then forget about the outside world. So it's a real, a lot of people said, well, they either go flat out, and the only answer, the opposite to flat out, is dead stop. They get on the train, it's dead stop. Even I've seen the most hard-bitten executives, just go quiet and follow the leader, which is not expected. So, and that's because they don't want to have to think. Meals are on time, everything's done for you, laundry's taken care of. So there's no decision to be made, except do I get up this morning and do I go to lunch or breakfast? And removing that decision-making process from people's heads, I think, is a very important issue, especially the older people. Those are the ones that got disposable income, that spend most of their time traveling. They get stressed quite easily. Do we go here, do we go there, do we take a taxi, don't we take a taxi, is it safe, isn't it safe, etc. So being on the train, all those decisions are erased, all requirements are erased. So people just switch off. And it's actually quite scary after a trip to get back to normal life.
Okay, Rowan, thanks ever so much for joining us today on Breaking Travel News.
Well, thank you very much. Okay.